Hi guys, welcome back to Majestic Notion here. All right. So we're going to get into a reading that's a little in depth, okay? It's going to be the good, the bad, the ugly about the person on your mind. So whoever that is for you. This could be a past person, a present person you're dating, or this could be someone that you are connected to that you haven't met, or someone that you're going to meet in a not so distant future here. So we're going to see what comes out, of course. So these are general. Remember, these are not personal. So it won't resonate for everyone, okay? And I always recommend getting a personal reading from someone you trust because I don't do personal readings into your specific situation, okay? Because these are general. So we're gonna get into the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, the true feelings of this person, what are they struggling with, and, a little bit of what's the scenario, right, between you and them. So we're gonna get into some sexual energy as well, maybe some inner demons that they could be fighting with. We have all kinds of people out there, men and females, right? I mean, male and females that could be doing all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna see what kind of person is your person and what they're struggling with and what they're trying to overcome at least, or if it's a lost cause. Okay. Now, if it's someone new, bear in mind that the energy of what they could be struggling with right now could come through even if you haven't met this person. Okay, it doesn't mean that when you meet them they're going to be this way, but there can be. It can be a situation. It just depends. Are they healing and growing, or is this somebody that's stuck kind of in their way, and this is the energy they're bringing towards you? So we're gonna see. All right, guys. So hold on one second. So this is not just a rainbows and butterflies and sunshine reading, okay? This is like the tea. Sex and all. Their inner demons. Oh, I almost got a song with that. What was that? Yeah, I'm hearing that song. It's Get Down with the Sickness. Waking up the demons in me. So we're going to see what this is. Guys, hit that like button for me. Okay, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell for those of you who want to know when my readings come out. And let's see. I'm testing out my other computer because the other one is pretty much on its last leg. So um, this one is a little different. It's a little smaller and I have to, it's touchscreen and I can flip it around. The camera lens is in a weird spot. So I'm trying to figure this out here. So hopefully the volume is good. But this one is also giving me some headaches, unfortunately, and it's actually pretty new, which I'm disappointed with, okay? But let's see. So I'm probably going to have to invest in yet another computer. That is what it is, right? Two more shuffle, Spirit. What's going on out there with the collective person? What they're up to? What's going on currently in their life here? Okay. I'm using my Intergalactic Tarot Plus Oracle deck. Let's see what's going on. Alright, we have the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus here. You could be dealing with someone that's married or engaged or in a long-term commitment, or someone that was married at some point here. Alright. Somebody here could be religious or spiritual. They could be a spiritual teacher, or they have the potential to be. There's distance here between you and this person with the Three of Wands. This could be someone coming into your life in a distant future as well. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, this person, whoever you are, either you or the person you're watching for, we are doing it from your person's perspective, so let's just keep it there, okay? So this person is absent, nostalgic, and withdrawn. So they're thinking about the past, which is no surprise. It is Mercury retrograde. That's exactly where your mind's going to take you. They could be thinking about an old connection, a marriage that they were in before. Okay, maybe they need some answers when it comes to that. What did they learn in that situation? All right. So kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, exactly. What did they learn from that situation? The hangman. All right. So clearly, this person's trying to see things from a higher perspective. They're trying to go within and looking at things differently. All right. They could be a little non-committal. There was a commitment in their life, is what I'm seeing. But like with this knot in a heart and a little bit of the matrix over here, they're stepping out of the matrix to think. Okay. Love definitely is a staple in this person's life as far as transformation, enlightenment, and seeing things differently. So this person could go through a lot of situations. They are kind of unplugging from the usual mindset that they would go to, right? Keeping an open mind is what I'm feeling here. In order to do that, we got to step away, we got to plug out, and plug into something different, right? So I feel this person does have an open mind. Okay, they could be going through an enlightenment process, a transformation here. Okay, you could be the little butterfly trying to show this person a different way of seeing things, looking at things, and maybe that has them in their thoughts. Okay, they're definitely thinking about something in the past. So there could be another situation that arises with you at this present moment that has to do with something, some sort of experience they had in the past. Okay. So they're in a bit of especially through Mercury retrograde, of course, in their thoughts, in their mind, in their head. But it's a learning process here for this person. It's something they have to look at. And they could be self-reflecting as well. What did I bring into the table, or what did I not bring into the table in the past where this marriage just didn't work out for me? Okay. Now, for some of you, you could have been married to this person in the past. Others of you, they're looking at a marriage that transpired in their life. Okay. And you're kind of like the future or the now energy. So we're going to see what this is. So take it how it resonates. See what else. We have the Fool. Okay. Exactly. This is coming up again, is what I'm seeing. There is a new connection that's arriving here, right? In a distant horizon. Anywhere from 3 to 9 months, somewhere around that area. Could be 3 to 9 weeks, but I doubt it. I'm not feeling that energy. This feels like months to me. But this is new. I feel like this person has been married before, to be honest. And they're looking back at when they got married. Were they in, they obviously they weren't in the right mindset. I feel like somebody maybe got married a little young. Okay. I'm seeing here like maybe 23, 25. And now love has come a knocking. Okay. Once again. And it's making them think about obviously long term with you because they're thinking back to another connection. For others of you, they're thinking, okay, what can I do to revisit this connection? All right. But I'm really feeling like there's the past and the present that are being presented to this person. There's an old version of themselves when they did get married, And now there's a version that is changing and transforming here with the Hangman. But if you notice with the Matrix, because it keeps stepping up to me, that old relationship could have been more three-dimensional, karmic in nature, materialistic, superficial. Now, this new connection, right? So they could have been a fool in the past, right? You know, the fool doesn't really know anything till they go through the cycle of things. Depending on the cycles in your life that you have overcome and learned from, would determine the nature of the fool and just how smart he really is, right? Now, the fool, people often look at as someone that is unpredictable and, you know, dances to the beat of their own drum kind of energy as well. So people might look at this person like, you know, they make, how can I put this? They make decisions. They could have been used to making decisions on a whim without really thoroughly thinking through it or getting to know someone deeply, right? That's what I'm feeling here. So now there's a different situation though, a more mature version of them that this situation requires, because this is different. This is no longer in the matrix that we're unplugging there. This could be real love. But somebody here could have felt cooped up in the past. What I'm concerned about is that they're comparing apples and oranges, something new and very different, because they have grown, they have learned some things, even though they're still in the transformational phase, versus something that could have happened too quickly when they were young, or you know, it didn't work out because it wasn't the right person, obviously. So that's my concern here. Now, Mercury retrograde will put you in that energy of, okay, what have you learned from the situations you have been in? Okay, some of them, they could have got married 2 or 3 times. I don't know. But there's a significant transition taking place and change, where when Mercury retrograde goes forward, they take that lesson and that enlightenment, that epiphany, that aha moment with them, and apply it to their new journey. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Okay, so let me keep moving. There you go. So we have a past life purpose, the journey, right? Path, memories, connections. Exactly. When you're on a like a path, this is a past life purpose. So this could be something that this person wasn't able to do last, you know, past life. So this lifetime, they you know, told God, okay, this lifetime I'm going to learn my lessons and I'm going to be in my purpose. So this is the point where this is the pivotal point where this person is learning, and they're meeting certain peoples to learn certain lessons and to keep it moving, keep it pushing. All right, so they can kind of pretty much return to self and realize their worth and who they really are here on earth and what their real place is here. So this would be someone that can be in their life purpose in a distant future. Okay, but it's right here. Okay, again, we're still in the transformational phase. But the new situation is here. The past life purpose. This person is about to enter their past life purpose, their purpose, right? But they must learn whatever it is here, looking back at it all. And it doesn't have to be just, because this person is meant to be a leader with the Hierophant. It doesn't have to be just one particular situation. It could be many. It could be their religious beliefs, okay? That has nothing to do with this new version of themselves. But they could be exploring all aspects of religion and spirituality as well. This is somebody like going deep, okay? So clearly, this person has gone through a lot along their journey, and there's going to be some snags along the way, some trust issues, a lot of healing, a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, a lot of overcoming is what I'm seeing here. So let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This person is nostalgic. They could have lost someone special in the past as well. Scorpio energy here. And maybe they saw somebody that they wanted to marry for others of you, and they weren't able to, okay, because they went, that person passed away. I feel like you might remind this person of this particular feeling that they had for someone. Um, it's almost like it's arriving again. And whatever because I feel some regret here, whatever they didn't do when they had the chance in the past, they're being presented with taking a chance here. But I feel this person might be very scared, okay? Because they're going through a lot of transformation. With nostalgic, absent, thinking about the past, upbringing, religious beliefs, conditioning, family views, family values. They're used to, like most people, they're used to being raised a certain way. And, you take somebody outside of that element and rewire their whole mindset. And it's like, whoa, but they're meant to be a leader. That's why life purpose is here. That's why the Fool is here, that they must go through that death and transformation. This person might need to heal from something from the past. Okay? Even Scorpio energy, that's a very transformative energy. That's the kind of like, death and rebirth, the shedding of the old skin, old self. And I see the metamorphosis here with the Hangman as well. The Hermit. There you go. So this is good. Okay? They're asking the questions. They're probably speaking to their spirit guides. They're asking themselves the questions. They're going within. They're researching. They're really looking at things. They're keeping their distance from certain people at this time because they are going through a major change. So there's a new version of this person emerging, Virgo energy. Six of Cups energy as well as Scorpio. Scorpio. And I'm seeing Taurus and Aquarius energy here. Sagittarius as well for me. Let's see what else. We have music, vibration, frequencies, and atonement. Okay, this person could have regrets for not apologizing verbally to certain people in their past. Somebody here could be into music as well. But I'm seeing there's a certain tune that's happening here. A certain vibration. Sound makes movement, right? That's what they did back in the ages. They used sound to move big things. And there's something about sound, energy, frequency here, a vibration that they're tuning into. Okay, so they're allowing themselves to really just flow into it and not resist it. Okay. Let's see what else. I got a lot of information in my head, so bear with me, guys. Six of Cups. Okay. With a life purpose. That's past life. Six of Cups is past life energy, where this person might have to clear out a lot of karmic soulmate situations or karmic situations. They could be in one of those at this time, but it's there for a season and a reason, only meant to show them to show them something about themselves, to learn something here so that they can move forward into the next level. Okay, so this person is leveling up and learning a lot. So they were past life things they hadn't closed out yet. So, that's why sometimes I say, why leave for a next life what you could do this lifetime? This is this lifetime for this person to really come into their divinity and who they truly are within. There you go. Damn, the Tower. So something major happened to where they felt like they were dying in the past. This person could have had a life-death experience as well in the past. They could be thinking about that for others of you. But this person is, whatever happened to them that they're thinking back on, I feel it has to do with some sort of, maybe they met a soulmate in the past that they were really into, when they didn't truly understand how the soulmate and karmic soulmates and all that works. Somebody special, I feel here. It was like shattered, so shattered by it. That's for some of you, not all of you, of course. Others of you, it's just a past marriage that just did not work. You know, that's what they're looking back at. But they're ready to move forward with a lesson and stepping into their true power, their true self. Page of Swords. They could be watching you, but again, this is research. Researching on life purpose, researching on spiritual connections, researching past life. For some of you, they could be even thinking about past life regression, which is hypnosis, under hypnosis, to remember your past life traumas, because believe it or not, you can bring those traumas into this lifetime. And I see that there was a lot of healing that this person needs to go through. Okay? So for this person, this is rough. This is a lot that that they went through in the past and that they're currently going through, because they could also be going through the dark night of the soul here. So they could have been in another situation that's mirroring this past energy as well, because I see this person has a lot of things. They could have karma, career karma to work on. Any kind of karmic energy here is what I'm feeling. Any open-ended situations that arise in the past life came back to haunt them in this lifetime, and it must be dealt with. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Nine of Wands, yeah, definitely the wounded warrior. Somebody's very guarded and protective over their heart. Okay, because like I said before, for those of you who resonate with this person being married before, or if you were married to them in the past, this person, is used to playing the victim. So they can't play the victim anymore. They have to really reflect, self-reflect, and see what is it, which I see them doing, obviously. But they're saying to themselves, what is it that I am not bringing to the table? Why do I attract this energy? Why am I always, the wounded warrior in this situation? It's woe is me kind of energy. But they're overcoming this because they're finally facing themselves. But I see that they went through a lot in another situation here. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about learning past life lessons. Page of Pentacles, studying, learning, and definitely they're studying more about soulmates and past life energies. Okay? So they're getting in tune with thyself. That's good. Very good. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like something just went, it flushed down the toilet here for them. The Tower and the Death card. It was definitely somebody they, maybe they had a lot of fantasies with about. There was a little confusion there as to why this happened. This could have been a past life soulmate that they met in the past. Because I feel like this person is definitely meant to meet quite a few people along the journey because they have a life purpose. Whatever it takes to get them to their divinity and their strength and confidence, self-worth, self-love journey. Whatever it takes, Spirit and God will place someone in your path because this person is meant to learn that lesson. Okay? So they're going to go through trials and tribulations till they get it. And I see that here in the past. They could have been very disappointed in love, and now they have become very guarded. 24:42 on the clock. Yeah, this person is loyal, empathic, giving, and romantic. Okay, for some of you, that's how they see you because we do have the Page of Swords here. Again, I'm getting something with music. For some of you, this person could be very artistic, you know, gifted. Yeah. Unfortunately, when, you know, someone like this in this energy will make a lot of bad choices because we have to hone in on why we play the victim, right? We have to hone in on why we choose the kind of people that we choose. And we have to hone in on why is it that we don't surrender a part of maybe something that's indulgent or something we're doing wrong. You know, I'm getting, because I keep hearing my cake and eat it too kind of energy. You know, we, and that's why I'm saying we can't play the victim if we want our cake and eat it too. And we're always split in two ways. Meaning, okay, I want this, but I also want that. I don't know, I'm getting that energy here. And then complain when we get our heart broken, right? That has everything to do with how we view ourselves and how we're feeling deep down inside. Okay? So if we're always going after, you know, breadcrumbing or going after things that are temporary fixes, like putting a band-aid over something, you know, all of a sudden somebody comes and they rip it off and you're like, ah, you know, you did it to yourself, right? So, you know, why do we keep picking these low vibrations when deep down inside you're loyal, empathic, giving, and romantic, and what you really want is someone to understand you, someone that vibes with you, okay? And, you know, that happens when you ignore yourself altogether and you just put up with, you know, vague, you know, situations that don't make you really happy. It's just like a temporary fix. So now I see that this person is really looking at their whole life, really. It's like a whole life review right here, you know, thus far. So let's look at the bottom here. Yeah, there's a major cycle being closed out with the world here. So this person is not going to be the same because they're entering a new chapter in life, a more grown up chapter in their life. And the reason it's a more grown up chapter in their life because we have major arcanas here that indicate, plus the past life card here. We have the Hangman, major arcana, the Hermit, major arcana, the Tower, the Death card, major arcana. That life purpose card for me and the Fool, that's a major arcana. And the Hierophant is a major arcana. A leader in their life purpose after a period of change and transformation, not playing the victim, learning some past life lessons along the way, karmic lessons, closing out karmic chapters in their life, clearing out their bad karma, being true and authentic to who they really are, creating the boundaries that they need to go through this transformation, and seeing things clear. Okay? Shattering these rose-colored glasses. I mean, definitely there is transformation here. And they're on that path. But right now they're currently in the process of all the transformation. So things are not feeling so bright right now for this person. Okay, but this is a major pivotal point for this person at this time. Exactly. Oh my goodness. There you go. Surrender, loyalty, and change. We can't make this up. Okay? Where there will be reciprocity, more balance, healing, and leveling up, and having faith in the unknown. Getting dreams, revelations, insight to the things that they couldn't see, cutting through the illusions. Okay? They could be having prophetic dreams here and visions. Okay? Getting deep in their emotional as well. Having that enlightenment moment, that aha moment, that clarity. And then speaking their truth. This person's meant to speak their truth. Okay? And if they don't, There will be regret, remorse, guilt, too little, too late for this beautiful Ace of Cups. Okay, because there's somebody here that is of pure heart and very compassionate with that unicorn here. Knight of Cups. Yeah. And there's a fiery passion between you and this person. Yeah. Oof. Girl, you on fire. And you are completely enlightened. Okay? Aries, Leo, Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be. What I'm seeing here is that you're on fire, you're enlightened, and you're in your leadership position. You're holding the torch for other people to see, to guide them. You're in a very confident, strong energy. Okay? Yeah. So there you go. These demons must be dealt with. There could be a few people here that they're dealing with. Yeah. See? These are the connections that they've met in the matrix. Oppression, limited beliefs, cannot see past the veil, entrapment with the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Three of Swords, which leads to heartbreak, with a specific person here, Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Devil. These are the people that they have met along the way that have broken their heart. And they could be currently going, or might have just left, closed out a cycle with one specific. But then we have a Queen of Cups, and you are, look at this. You are the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is an energy of someone intuitive, nurturing, loving, compassionate. This is the jackpot. This is the right person along this journey, where this person will understand why they had to go through everything that they're going through right now. Okay? That's that energy. You're in your Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy, enlightened, and ready for new beginnings. It's beautiful. And this will be behind them. And of course, we have the Empress here because you embody all queens. And again, that's probably why we had all queens there as well. And you have the Sun right next to you. Okay? Two people mirroring each other, returning back to self. The inner child, that happy inner child that's somewhere in there. Okay, before all the fucked up shit happened. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I can't fucking make this up. Judgment. Both of you had to go through judgment. There could be a spirit baby here that's waiting to be born. For some of you, you could have had a child from this person. But look at this. The Sun with the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, so the Divine Feminine, the Empress, whether you're male or female, is in her power, his or her power. The Emperor is the one that is currently going through the change and going through that enlightenment. Two people with that balance within thyself, that unity consciousness of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. And they had to go through that judgment and answer the call and clear out their karma so that they can get that rite of passage. Okay? They're anointing. So there will be anointed because they are doing the work. You're already anointed. I see it here. All right. Let's keep it moving. This is pretty powerful. I like this reading because it really just clears it up. I mean, it's so clear, you know. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of dark energy and see what they're struggling with. 34:34 on the clock. So this is gonna be more sexual in nature. All right. So let's see what's going on here. This is Dark Desires. So if you want to click off this particular section of the reading, I would do so because it might trigger some of you. I said the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good thing, though, is that this person really is overcoming um their, you know, their issues, whatever that is for them. You know, when it comes to these kind of connections where you both have a life purpose, the Empress and the Emperor energy, um, you wouldn't want this person in your life when they're not healed, because they will always run till they're right with themselves deep down inside and have gone through the healing, this dark night of the soul that they're going through, so that they can understand where it is they're going in their own power. Okay. um, you know, they really have to love and appreciate themselves in order to be able to really truly see you and appreciate you for who you are. They could see this about you already, but they wouldn't dare step to you without feeling fully confident. They need to be in that space of enlightenment and understanding, which they're currently going through. One more shuffle, spirits. This isn't your typical connection, so you know, this is like, there is no other connection like this. This is a really important connection for the purpose that you both have. All the other connections were a learning curve. I mean, you're still going to learn together, but in a more powerful way, in a way where two people understand each other, themselves, and have a lot of self-worth, self-love, and are able to become leaders and be of service to others. So we have, yeah, this person has been rejected in the past as well, heartbroken and dismissed. That's why we have the Nine of Wands. So this person is afraid of rejection as well. Okay, I feel this person is kind of sensitive. All right, they are loyal, empathic, giving, and romantic. They're very sensitive. They could have met a lot of materialistic females or males. Take it how it resonates, like I was showing you there. 37, 31 on the clock. So they, you know, they have a bruised, there's a bruised, sore spot in their heart. Blocked and excommunicado. So they definitely blocked someone in their past. I feel like this is the recent past. They created distance because they're walking into their life purpose. Okay. So there are people they're starting to cut out. Maybe some childhood friends also is what I'm seeing here. Could be family. Sexual chemistry, physical desire beyond measure. This is the person that they're thinking about in the past that could have passed away here, or something that truly broke their heart in the past where they felt like they couldn't bounce back from that. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about more than just one situation, though, with the Seven of Cups. Okay, they could think about how they go about relationships in a sexual manner. Physical desire beyond measure, because they do have some traumas here. I can see it. Yeah, conflicted feelings, ambivalence. Yeah, of course they're going to have conflicting feelings, okay? Because they're not healed. But they are going, they really are looking at themselves. I see that heavy here. We have power couple, influential and successful. Yeah, this is the relationship or marriage they had in the past. Okay? So that is a wound that they have here. Maybe they felt rejected by this person. Okay? Somebody here could have been, you know, very successful, and maybe they felt like, I don't know, they felt like they were just kind of cast aside. Because it says power couple. It's almost like they were in a situation that was maybe liked by everyone, right? they looked like the perfect couple. But deep down inside, clearly it wasn't, because there was rejection here. They were heartbroken. They felt dismissed. So that somebody definitely broke this person's heart. They weren't the power couple that they were appearing to be in the past. Yeah. Twin flames. Deep soul connection. For some of you, you could have blocked this person, or they could have blocked you. Okay. With blocked and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody could have tried messaging you here, but they felt blocked. And both of you, because now I'm reading it this way, are meant to be a power couple. Power couple with twin flames here. We have dominant submissive relationship. Yeah. With sexual chemistry, physical desire beyond measure. So they're thinking back about a relationship that was dominant and submissive. One person could have been more submissive, the other one could have been dominant. I have a feeling, because this person is empathic, and I have a feeling they attract a lot of narcissists. Okay? People that are dominating. We saw that with the Matrix, the Queen of Swords, limited mindset. We saw that with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, not a good not a good mix there with the Three of Swords. So it's almost like there was either 2 or 3 major people that really broke this person's heart. We have stamina, prolonged physical endurance. This person is very sexual in nature. They have a lot of stamina. They're very passionate. Okay. Again, they are a romantic person here. I just feel like they're emotionally susceptible, and they've gotten themselves in a lot of connections that are like this, dominant. Alpha females, alpha males, whatever this is, male or female. Let's get one more row. Observing, watching, and taking notes. So they could be watching you. Okay. Also, what I'm seeing here is they are afraid of rejection. So they see you as someone they want to take a leap of faith with. They see you as someone that they would marry. They picture this power couple between you and them. But they are afraid of rejection because they are guarded. Their heart is very guarded. They want to take this leap of faith, but they are still working from a broken heart, which is why all this energy, this transformation. So they're observing and watching and taking notes, so they could see you as the muse and inspiration, because you are in that Empress and Sun energy with enlightenment, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're already being some type of leader in some type of way. Sexual fulfillment, sexually available and responsive. See, they're always available in a sexual manner. Emotionally, this person is not available because they're healing that. So they attract a lot of like low vibrational energy because it's all like lustful, chemistry based, sexually based. And you're different. You are that Queen of Cups, Empress, you embody all queens. You went through your healing as well. And you are the Ten of Pentacles. You are the person that they can actually go the distance with, build an empire with, and leave a legacy for their children and grandchildren with, and lead others into the same path. The path of least resistance. Yeah, no strings attached. It's just physical. These are people that they're nostalgic about, that they're, reviewing in their mind, that were dominant. Okay, so they've had quite a few lovers, is what I'm seeing here as well. Love is a word, it's just physical. Yeah, this is how they feel. I feel this person, through the time has become quite numb. And they're conflicted feelings. Because they've gotten used to They have a lot of stamina. They've gotten used to this energy of being in always in that lustful energy, getting together physically with someone. So sex is the only thing that makes them really truly feel good. That's because they need to heal the heart space. Once they master that, then sex doesn't have the same meaning to this person anymore. But they have to go through a moment of celibacy in order to understand this and healing, which I see here. But this is very hard to overcome because this is like, gratification. It's indulgent. It's what numbs the pain. It makes them feel good. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be an endless shit show of meaningless sex that makes them feel even more depressed and more depressed and more guarded emotionally, because you're bound to catch feelings with some of these connections. We already saw the Three of Swords. And then they're going to just feel rejected because they're not going to want them in that way. Or they're going to want them for all the wrong reasons, right? And until they love themselves, they're not going to understand that. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Addicted to sex, can't make it up. Nymphomaniac. This is the only thing that heals them. Some of you, this person has, maybe they were molested as a child and they have to heal that root chakra area. Okay. This is the kind of person that really needs to set boundaries like they're doing. Take some time away and really go through those feelings. Okay, really reflect, because right now this person, they have a sex addiction. Yeah. Dark desires, hidden sexual secrets. This person could even be, they could have dabbled with quite a few different things. That's what happens a lot of times when you don't heal. You go to whatever, to an easy fix, whatever makes you feel good. Some people, they go towards food and they stuff their face. Others is sex. Others is drugs and alcohol. For this person, it's definitely sex. And I'm sure there's a little drug and alcohol in there somewhere. But mostly what I'm seeing here is sex. Seduction. Yeah, corruptible temptation. And now you came along, didn't mean to fall in love. This was never supposed to happen. And now we got judgment here, or justice, judge and jury, making all of the decisions. Okay? So we do have an ex-lover here that they could be leaving behind, where it was quite lustful in nature. Okay? They could have fell in love with somebody here also that it was sexual. You see what I'm saying? They get with the wrong people to indulge sexually, and then they catch feelings because they are empathic and romantic. So whether they want to admit it or not, because I can see this person wouldn't even admit to that because they don't want to get hurt. They are demisexual. Not with everyone, but they did fall in love with somebody here. Somebody cutthroat. We saw that Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. So they got with someone that is just as addicted to sex as they are, is what I'm seeing here. Okay? And now we have judge and jury. So there's obviously, with the world here and the fool, there's a cycle that they're closing out, a major cycle. So this person, I mean, how many heartbreaks does he want to go through, he or she, before they really, look at themselves and say, you know what? It's time to show up for myself. It's time to do things differently. It's time to go about love differently. Maybe I need to take a step away from, dipping my stick everywhere. And, or whatever, male or female. Obviously, you ain't got no dip, no stick to dip, but you know what I mean. Allowing, anybody just in there. And they have to also understand the energetic transfer that happens when you have multiple sexual partners, and how that really does cause pain and trauma within your own body, and it makes it harder to heal from. So this person needs to go through a purification process, a healing process, a dark night of the soul process, a time of reflection, which I already see here, yes. But what the stronghold is here with that devil, because we did see the devil, is those sexual addictions. So yeah, there you go. Fighting, resisting addictive urges. So they are trying. Okay. And I feel like between you and them, it's an ignited flame. So sexual pleasures, physical senses heightened. This is also something that could be really tough, because there is a, we're talking about the Emperor Empress, so this could be twin flame for sure. So there is a, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the sexual energy that arises from an ignited flame, you know, when thinking about each other so much, because you never stop thinking about your twin flame. I don't care how mad you are at them, or whatever this is, they're always with you. So you're always going to think about them. And you can feel it when your divine masculine or your divine feminine is indulging in sexual pleasures, whether it's self pleasure or pleasure with others. So it's always an ignited flame. So put that to somebody that has a sexual addiction and forget it, they're going to go run wild. And that is not always easy to overcome, especially with someone like this, because their heart space is still not healed, and they're trying to fill a void here with sex, fill a void with sex, because it's the only thing that makes them feel good. The orgasmic pleasure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they could have multiple lovers as well, Secret rendezvous, no one has to know, with physical and digital proof, evidence. Okay. Also, if they're not, and there's another thing here, trying to put a blindfold on the obvious, okay, unwilling to see the truth, and the consequences that come with that, the domino effect. When we turn a blind eye and we pretend like, oh, I'm never going to catch AIDS, I'm never going to get an STD, I'm never going to get a person pregnant and regret it, I'm never going to do this and that. Open relationships. Okay? Sexual relations at your disposal. This is bad. Choices between lovers. So many choices, so little time. Guess what that leads? It looks good on the outside, right? All your boys think you got it like that, or your girls think you got it like that, and you go home, unhappy life, deep sorrow and loneliness. That's how you truly feel deep down below, because you keep neglecting neglecting yourself. That's what happens. And then you fantasize and daydream about your divine counterpart. That's the only person that you don't have in your arms that fulfills that heart space, but you can't be with till you get over this lust and sexual desires. It's the catch 22. They could see it as that way. So if this person, I do see that they will overcome this. Obviously, I told you guys, I saw it here, I see it. But if they don't do this, it will be their demise. For sure. But with major arcanas here, Spirit is working on this person quite hard. And divine intervention has come into their life where they have not learned those lessons. But this last one, oh, they're going to learn this lesson, because the world is here, the Fool is here, and that past life purpose, death card, and hermit card is here. It's leadership time. Okay? It's time to see the truth of it all, and they just can't keep running themselves to the ground like that. So let's see what else we got here. I'm going to get some messages for you guys. I have so much to say that I'm kind of like, my words are like stuttering here. That was in here. Temperance. So yeah, divine timing, a lot of patience, Because growth, you know, growth is a slow process. It's not an overnight thing. We all know that. Especially for this person. Wow. The struggle was real. The struggle is real. You know, unfortunately, you know, when you get the worst version of someone like this, because this is someone that hides who they truly are, loyal, empathic, giving, and romantic. They're acting out in a, you know, they could act out in selfish ways because they fear rejection. They're guarding their heart. So they don't make the best decisions and they don't act the best way because deep down inside, again, you saw loneliness, sorrow. They just don't love themselves. They're not secure in themselves. But at least they are going through this. They're reviewing everything that they're doing. Okay? So there is hope for this person. Even if you don't want to be with this person, there's hope for this person. And as long as they get into their life purpose and are being the leader that they're supposed to be and being of service to others, but not just talking the talk, walking the walk, okay? Not just saying, you know, speaking the game, but actually embodying it. You know, it's for their own good at the end of the day. You know, you're in your power, you're doing what you got to do, and that's good. That's all you need to focus on and worry about. You know, if there ever a time where you two cross each other's path again or they reach out, whether it's for the first time or once again, then you guys cross that bridge when you get to it. That's up to you guys. I'm just here to tell you what's going on with your person. Okay? Alright, let's see here what's going on. What's going on? I'm coming. Watching, taking notes, but they are still guarded. Okay? Not fully healed. Now, you don't have to be fully healed because none of us are ever fully healed. We're always going to go through cycles where we have to heal from something. It could be breakups, losing friendships, death, you know, it could be anything. Loss of career, job, focus, something that we put our heart and soul into, you know, children, you know, all of that. Okay? They don't have to come to you fully perfect, but definitely you don't want someone that's still struggling with sex addictions. Astral travel, I visit you in the 5D. Yeah. Sexually available and responsive. Yeah. Definitely in the 5D is where they feel the most comfortable. Because there's no, you know, no inhibitions there, no holds barred, right? And I'm sure it's sexual in nature. With this specific twin flame, it would be sexual in nature in the astral realm. Committed. With no strings attached. They're thinking about old commitments here. Okay? Now, remember, this person is used to open relationships. So they're definitely a non-committal type of person at this time. Single. So definitely they could be single right now after a period of commitment. If I ask you out, would you say yes? But they are afraid of rejection. Okay? You know, people struggle with things all the time. It doesn't make them a mean person. This person is not a mean person. They are empathic. They're just making all the wrong choices, unfortunately, and creating a deeper hole in your chest. I would recommend friendship here, is what I would recommend. Getting to know them on a friendship level, not on a sexual level, not on a relationship level. Okay? Because it's pretty clear this person is not quite ready for a relationship. But they do see it with you. But this is the kind of person that's going to have to prove to you that they truly love themselves. Not with ego, with true love in their heart. They need to just be humble and be more, just be more open. But it's hard for this person to open up. I can tell you what. They're hauling around a gaping hole in their chest. They really are. It's been open, and not in a good way, open to sorrow for so long. It's like they need to learn how to love, and they need to allow themselves to be loved, not dominated and controlled and ran over with these toxic um, females. That's sad. I have children. So this person has children from somebody in the past here. Some of you, you could have a child with this person. We have go for it. Okay. There could be people that they're looking at from the past. I don't know. We're gonna see. Yeah, computer love. They are looking at you. We had the Page of Swords, and now we have computer love. So they are watching you, and they do see you as empathic, loving, and romantic. Okay. Yeah. Guilty. I feel like they feel guilty for not going after this, but there's no way they could have. You would have not liked this version of them, that's for sure. And a lot of you have already experienced that version of them. I'm not ashamed of being with you. Okay. So there could be some differences between you or something. Could be what you do for a living, I don't know. This is not your typical, karmic relationship. So it's a very spiritual in nature with life purpose here. You could do what I do. You could divinate somehow, some way. You're on a spiritual journey here. Whatever this is, to be of service to others. You do what you love. You take the creative path and the path of abundance, and you make it work for you. Yeah. So they went for somebody in the past, and guess what happened? They knew they were an idiot for doing that. They went to somebody they used to be committed to in the past and ended up disappointed. No strings attached. It's just physical. Could have been someone they just recently broke up with. That person is dominant. That's that Queen of Swords that we saw. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords. Sexual chemistry, physical desire beyond measure. But there are quite a few here. They're not the only one, because this person has sex addiction. Open relationships. Oh man, I can't make this up. There you go. Once again. So if this person trying to come with you with this open relationship, hell to the no. Unless you like that. That's up to you. But again, you would just be enabling their bad behavior because they have a sexual addiction. And you're the one that's going to end up brokenhearted. So just know that. Most of you already know that. Yeah, you just blow me away. They feel guilty because they know you guys have a connection and they haven't shown up for it. That's why they feel guilty. They're afraid you will reject them because this could have obviously taken some time with that Temperance card that we saw. And they know that they're not acting right. Virtual date. Okay. So this could be a form of them reaching out with that Page of Pentacles here. Alright, but for some reason they felt blocked. So I don't know if you blocked them or something. Some of you might have. Okay. Can we meet? Yeah. They met up with somebody in the past. Or that they just recently broke up with. And they knew they were an idiot for that. Why? Because that person that they were dealing with is another mistake. Let's turn this fantasy into reality. Yeah, I don't like this. They're looking at you, but they're still in open relationships types of energy. knowing damn well they shouldn't be coming at you that way. Okay? You just blow me away. Virtual day, can we meet? Let's turn this fantasy into a reality. They are closing out a major cycle, though. So, obviously the red flag here is that they're still fighting with some inner demons. Okay? They are fighting, but open relationship, I don't like that. Yeah, your energy just draws them in. And right now, they might just not be worth your time. Okay? They might be obsessed with you. Okay? Do you feel the same? I think I'm obsessed with you. They do find you incredibly attractive. So get ready for a shocker, because they do want to reach out. I would only talk to them, hang out with them, go with the flow. Do not have sex with this person. Not right now. Yeah. I'm feeling the fear, but I'm going to do it anyways. Now, we do have not dating at this time. So, they are going through some changes. But there's still people lingering here with that open relationship card. Okay? Yeah. Some of you do want to hear from this person. Some of you, they want to hear from you. I wish you would reach out. It would be a nice surprise. For some of you, like I said in the beginning, you don't even know who this person is. But because it's your twin flame, the energy is already coming through. Or you know who they are, but they think you don't. Or something like that, because they're watching you online. Okay? If it's your twin flame, I'm sure you know who it is. And they do want a video chat. Okay? And with message here, definitely. They don't want to live in this fantasy. Okay? They're definitely worried that you have someone else. And they still, of course, because they're not fully healed, they still have some jealousy issues here. It's because they know you're their twin. There's still insecurities. There's still open-ended situations here. But they want to connect with you somehow. Okay? For some of you, it's for the first time. And, because it's been online the whole time. Excuse me. Others of you, of course, you know the drill. But just know, they are going through the transformation. They will victoriously get over this and heal. But that time is not this second. Okay? It's a slow process. They are fighting those demons. They're fighting it says they're not dating. But just know they're prone to open relationships. Okay? Alright. Anything else? What else, Spirit? What else? I gotta get out of this reading. Let's just get some cards here. And I know a lot of you moved on, but you're watching the reading for a reason. It's okay to check up on your twin, even if you don't want to be with them, even if you hate them. At least you understand the process and what they're going through, okay? And this is just to give you a little clarity on where they're kind of at this time and what you can expect, That way you take it with a grain of salt. And if they reach out, just hear them out. You don't have to, forgive anyone just yet or sleep with anyone just yet. Just hear them out. Now, I'm not saying it, for those of you who are dealing with, masculines that were complete assholes or they're narcissistic or abusive, definitely no. That's a no. But I don't see that here. Okay? I just see somebody has a sex addiction. I've dealt with somebody with a sex addiction before, and it is not fun. but I got along with them quite well. That was the hard part. That was like my first love. And I went through a lot of pain in that relationship. Um, because when you're not healed, you think, what's wrong with me? You like, what? And, I couldn't catch them in the act, but, I already knew it intuitively. There was too many red flags and, certain things that I found and saw that were pretty much telltale signs. And I realized afterwards, when, after the breakup, just how many people he was sleeping with and who was sleeping with. Even one of my friends slept with him, what I considered a friend back then. It was painful. And what's more painful is that we got along really good. And, I bent over backwards for that person. And I swore to myself I would never be in that situation again. Because I just know how painful it can be. So I know dealing with somebody with a sex addiction is not a it's not a easy, it's not a picnic, that's for sure. And they have to get through that, or you will be miserable, miserable. That's why I say friendship with this person is, that's the only thing I would extend for those of you, where this is somebody that is just kind of lost here, emotional mess, um, but they're a good person. Okay, so for those of you who are resonating with that, and even if it's new, if you're finally meeting your twin flame, it could be a mutual awakened situation where you don't have to see all this. But I still feel like this person wants to reach out in the midst of a transition and healing phase, and that could be a little tricky. So just keep that in mind. Okay? Alright, let's see here. Did I already cut this deck? Let's do 2 more shuffles, Spirit. I always do that. I start talking and I forget what I'm doing here. I hear the plane. Yeah, I'm also hearing this person could have, holes in different area codes. Okay? So, somebody with a sex addiction, oh, you better believe it. I know my ex did, that's for sure. Yeah, pain. They're in pain. I tell you, they have a big gaping hole in their heart. It says they will do nothing but leave you feeling crushed with a deep pain that will not be easy to get over. I feel like that's what they went through. This is what they could have you go through because you're twin flames. If you give this person a chance when they're just not healed. Okay. We have gossip here. If they hear others talking poorly about you, they will not have your back. They may even engage and talk smack with them about you. So this person, of course, their unhealed ways with block. Yeah. There could be people talking about, how you're on your life purpose. This person just has not found themselves. They're trying, but they're just making all the wrong mistakes. This is the kind of person that likes to fit in, so they join in the banter, the gossip. That's a part of their ego, basically. Really faking the funk here. It's kind of sad. We have memories. Exactly, they're thinking back here. It says this person intends to create beautiful memories with you that will last a lifetime. And that's where all this disappointment was here. Okay? They do intend to make memories with you, that's for sure, but, there was somebody here that they were with that they thought they were going to have a lifetime memory with, and it just didn't end up that way. They ended up crushed. That's who they're thinking about in the past. For some of you, it could be you they're nostalgic about. Take that how it resonates. And we have protective. They are very protective by nature and will come off protective in a connection too. They will never let anyone bring you any type of harm to anyone they care about. So, there's good stuff in there. They are protective. Okay, I feel like they feel a sense of protection over you as well because you are their counterpart. But they're so wishy-washy with it. Very wishy-washy. Yeah. This person will ghost you because they're overprotective over their heart. They still play the victim. And they will leave you in pain. That's what I'm saying. They're not ready. They're going to want to come to you, but you still can't trust this person because they can't even trust themselves. They will pop in and out of your life with no reason or explanation and have you questioning where they've gone. Yeah. Over here indulging in sexual pleasures with open-ended situations. Okay, so no games. I feel like that's what they did in the past with the Six of Cups. They gossiped with other people about you. I see it here. Okay? But when they do finally heal here and they're in their past life purpose, okay, this person is serious and knows exactly what they want. They aren't here to play any games with you or with your head or your heart. What you see is what you'll get. For some of you, you're on the path to meeting someone else. That's not for everybody, but you could be on the path to meeting someone else. All right, let's see. Unforgiving. They aren't someone who easily forgives, and if they feel wronged in any way, they are likely to hold on to some type of animosity. This could be a trait, a negative trait of them as well. They're unforgiving, especially somebody here that destroyed them, basically. And frustration. The lack of clarity and uncertainty they bring into the connection will leave you feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. Yeah. Lack of clarity, wishy-washy. It's because this person is still figuring things out. And there's still toxicity here. Sexual addictions. They have toxic traits and tendencies that within time, and if you're not mindful, they will begin to trickle into you. Yeah, we don't want none of that. Not with that Empress and Sun energy. Hell no. Yeah, right now they're trying to be strategic here because they do want to come to you. They are very methodical. They don't want to miss out an opportunity with you, but not sure how to progress, and so they are trying to come up with a game plan before they make any further movement. Yeah. They will consume your energy with cravings of lust and desire until you feel like you have been drained dry. That's that, strong stamina energy, sexual energy. This is how they connect, and it's because of that issue. They have issues that they need to heal. Pampered, okay? They have intentions of giving you everything you want, everything you need, and most importantly, everything you deserve. So you see how there's the good traits and the bad traits within this person? Okay. But it's like, it's very inconsistent. It's just not the kind of person you want to jump in a relationship with at this time, in my opinion. They have a lot to learn, okay? They are learning. They will overcome this, but it's just not ready yet. I feel like this is more like a 9-month from now thing, okay? For some of you, for some of you, this could have been already like a 5-year cycle, or it's approaching 5 years. It could be anywhere from 3 to 5 years. Now Saturn is a huge cycle within itself. So they could have been in a cycle for some time already. You know, it comes in 7 to 10 years kind of thing. So if you've already been waiting for 5 years, that means you might have a couple years. Some of you might have like 3. You know, I hate to say that, but that's why, you know, people shouldn't wait around for their twin. You just do what you gotta do, which most of you are anyways. And if the divine wants to throw you someone that plays no games somewhere along the way, that's a past life soulmate, you know, or if you just feel like dating someone that you feel is on, you know, somewhat your level, just remember you're in a higher vibration for most of you. You're in that Empress energy, enlightened and in your power. And some of you are approaching that. So it's not going to be easy to just date a karmic, because karmics are not healed people and they're not awakened people. So an enlightened person trying to date a karmic is not going to be easy. That's why spirit would bring you a high level soulmate, someone that has done some self-healing and some self-work. That's the difference there. So you don't have to be with your twin flame. Not everybody is going to be with their twin flame. Some of you just ran across each other to be on your divine path. Some of you met karmic soulmates that were the catalyst to put you on your divine path. It's going to be different for all of you. All connections are different. And yes, a lot of people meet their twin and they have karma with this person. But for some of you, I do see here where you haven't even met this person, but they're in your energy and this is what they're struggling with. But they're watching you and you know who they are online, but not physically. So for those of you who, you know, where this is kind of new for you, but you understand the twin flame journey and the connection, but, you know, getting together here hasn't happened yet, be cautious with this person, okay? You know, it's not that they're bad, but they're in the energy of runner because they haven't healed, even though I see them fighting their inner demons and working on it. They're wishy-washy still, okay? So there's different energies here for different people, different stages of this connection. And for some of you, shit, it might be let me see, what's this 6 of Cups here? For the collective with no games. Because for some of you, you know, you're open to meeting a soulmate. Those are much easier connections, especially a high-level soulmate. That's somebody that's already done work on themselves. Yeah, there will be jealousy here because some of you might be meeting a soulmate. So let's see here. But, you know, they're running around with Tammy, Dixie, and Harriet, Tom, Dick, and Harry, when you're getting an actual person that is worth the time. I don't know what's going on with jealousy and no answer and being blocked. They feel like you blocked them. They could have tried to reach out. They're like frustrated. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see here. The person with no games. I wonder what excites you. Oh, okay, they went through some type of breakup here. There could be something else going on here. I know. For those of you dealing with I feel like some of you could be meeting a soulmate, but they might be going through something. Hold on. What is this? Or this could just be the person that they just broke up with, that they were met along the way, the ruthless person. Yeah, suspicious. Yeah, karmic cycle. So that's the karmic cycle they were in. Yeah, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Okay. Yeah, not worth your time. I'm missing you. I think I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, they're okay, so that's what this is. They're leaving some sort of karmic. We already saw they're closing out a karmic cycle in their life with the world here. So yeah, they're dealing with somebody that was a little, you know, dominant. So they block that person. Okay. That's for some of you. Okay. So they could be with someone that is a gossiper. Yeah, sexually available and responsive. Yeah. I feel like you're just blocking them out. It doesn't even have to be that you block them out on social media, but they could feel like, you know, you blocked them out somehow, some way, because they were dealing with other things. So, you know, so it is what it is. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Anything they want to say here with these cards? Let's see. And then we'll leave it there since it's an hour and 25 minutes. What would this person like to say to the collective? I can't get you out of my mind. Of course. Never will they. I wonder is I told you that in the 5D, in the astral realm, I wonder, is it just as good as it is in my dreams? Okay, so for some of you, clearly this is someone that you have not had sexual encounters with. It's a 5D thing. Yeah, look at this. I want to do things for you that I never felt inspired to do for anyone else. So you inspire this person to do better, to be better, but they got to overcome themselves. So yeah, that whole sexual thing in the 5D where I said, you know, it could be sexual in nature is because, you know, they have they also have sexual addictions. Yeah, music is definitely, you guys connect through music. Music constantly reminds me of you. And why couldn't I meet you sooner? And they need to get that out of their head. If you met them sooner, this would have been worse. Because of these unhealed wounds. Yeah, I saw you and you left me speechless. Whoa. Yeah. Empathic soul. And there's another card behind that. You got me fiending for you. And empathic soul. I know you want me. Yeah, you could want them, but you know, you're not going to deal with all that just to have one night with your twin. For a lot of you, you know, especially for those of you who are in your high vibrational state, which I saw already. I want to do things. Yeah, I saw that already. Okay. So, yeah, they're fighting inner demons. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. They do see a connection with you, not just the connection. They see a future with you, but unfortunately, they really need the healing. All right, let me know in the comments if anybody resonates, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye bye.